Welcome to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. Join us in our campaign and shenanigans as we explore the subterranean labyrinths, plunder hordes of treasure, battle legendary monsters. This podcast will be following our gaming group and the adventures of these characters, as well as a few guests from time to time. Join us as we start a new campaign and our journey to experience the best, and maybe the worst, in the 5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons.
Hi guys! If you're a fan of reading like I am, and you've been looking to try out audible.com for audiobooks, we have a link for a free 30-day trial. So go ahead and check out audibletrial.com/Creative Play and Podcast Network. That's Audible, audibletrial.com/Creative Play and Podcast Network. Thanks!
Okay, so under the Ranger's guidance, you guys are heading back to Red Larch. Would you guys like a
Larch?
I was going to give you a moment to say that. We're all going to have to watch Monty Python to get that.
Monty Python Flying Circus, to be specific.
Right.
The series.
Because there's people at home listening right now going, what the hell is
Right,
that?
give
Well,
them
then they
some
won't get the
pointers.
cushy chair reference either.
No, or
because
the-
nobody expects the Spanish
Spanish
Inquisition.
Right.
Okay, so is this good for your marching order going that direction?
Well, I thought we were putting the ranger,
why
the
am I in
druid in
front
front.
of
You're in the back.
Wait, isn't this way in front?
Which
This
way is the
direction.
group traveling?
Okay,
Traveling this way.
then Ranger and
yeah,
Druid
no.
should be in the front because she was guiding us and I was helping her.
Okay.
All right, so that's
Druid,
good.
Ranger.
As the
And you
Druid and
first
the
one.
Ranger are discussing, we took a wrong turn at Albuquerque.
I hate
We should
when
have
you
been
do
in
this.
town by now.
We're gonna just take us straight up the Route 65. And, yeah.
As all of a sudden, as you guys are heading down the path, by the way, this is the wash. These are bushes, these are trees, and of course, you know, it's
If the weather had not been so bad, it would have been a brook or a creek.
Exactly.
But now, since the weather is so terrible,
the river has
and
dried up.
it has dried up.
The waters have receded.
So a wash runs
Paylor
through this.
has apparently dried up the river.
No! He made out of it, then he was like, no, River.
Okay, so as you guys are coming up, you guys are doing your adventure thing, you're diddly bopping, you're having a good trail.
I like the diddly bopping.
Diddly bopping. diddly bopping.
So we're the diddly boppers.
And all of a sudden, as you guys come around,
When we said bopping,
you just can't help yourself.
when we said bopping, has anyone heard Little Bunny Foo Foo?
Of course.
Of course.
I was so scared of that song when I was really young.
Once upon a time, I could do
turns
it in
into a-
French for you. Oh, yeah, indeed. Yeah,
I remember hearing
Oh,
it.
spoiler
Nice.
alert.
But I
We should have
won't do
a-
that at this time. Because we have to kill people.
And you're still Irish.
And I'm still
I
Irish.
don't know how the hell you could possibly do French in an Irish accent.
Parlez-vous français?
I'm not really sure how I'm going to francify this Irish accent.
Yeah, that would make your head explode, I
It
think.
actually is very painful to consider.
As all of a sudden, from just barely beneath the lip of the wash, you guys hear someone say, "See, I told you they're coming." And this gentleman here sticks his head up with a crossbow, and he says, My. So, you're going to have to pay the wash tax.
Are these people familiar in any capacity?
Let's roll initiative.
Remember, we're
Damn, no
I do get to kill these
parlay,
ones,
just straight to initiative.
Well,
funny.
how do we know? I mean, okay, who here is just going to automatically attack?
Me?
See? So if I roll initiative, I might
You
actually
see.
get to speak.
You see,
Violence is the
you see,
answer.
the light of Palor really hates bandits. Just wants to kill
Well,
all.
they're preying on the innocent.
Well, we
We're
should-
already on hard
Nice.
times. You know, it's for the greater good that these get taken down.
No, you
Okay.
just want to kill people.
Yeah.
Okay,
Which is why if
I'm
I
probably
roll
going
a 10, I
to
think
finish
it's
my
pretty good.
speech, but let's go ahead and roll initiative since they got the ambush round on me. And they're not nice, you know.
I am totally in support of monologue interrupt.
I was going to try to talk.
So was I, but
Sister
initiative.
Solace.
I got a 9.
No, but initiative is a good help.
I got a 9.
18.
Because we can
for
say
me.
a sentence and then she's just going to shoot them.
14. Or, sorry, 15.
15.
Because she'll just shoot if I get initiative.
If somebody talks first, then
I got an
kill.
11.
Oh, well, I didn't know that.
Okay.
Well, it all depends.
Oh.
It all depends on who gets to the trigger finger
Who gets to
first.
the trigger finger?
Okay, because if I can talk first, then,
What'd you
You
get?
never know.
Well, he might talk first.
I don't know.
I'm gonna wait to see what everybody else does.
He's lazy.
Well, you know, and he almost died twice. He deserves a break. Did you see the blood stain on his cravat?
Which one of you has a higher dex?
she probably does.
I'm Ben the Ranger.
I'm +3.
Yeah, I know, I'm +0.
Okay.
So we know whose trigger finger's going off first.
Oh, lass. She
I was
does have an itchy trigger finger.
Okay. Silvio, my friend, you have
I'm gonna
initiative.
wait to see what everybody else
Okay. So basically he says, we're not wanting all of your money. We're just wanting 20% of whatever coins you're carrying on you. You look like a wealthy lot.
Okay, whose turn is it now?
I would like
Okay, it is the sorcerer's turn.
Let me tell you something about this sign.
Still got the sign! Wait. To refresh our memory, the sign said what? No trespassing? What did it say? It said don't enter here?
do not enter.
It's something like that. I just...
Right? It was
What
something
does it say?
I will
Of course,
keep...
not that these guys might be literate.
That's for our viewers,
Just so I can remember.
for our
What does the sign
listeners at
say?
home. A
The
refresher.
sign says, "Come no closer, lest you catch the disfiguring plague that affects me, the Lord of Lance Rock."
Right.
Which you all may have broken out in hives, depending on which mushrooms you ate.
So I'm going to saunter up here and say, let me tell you about this sign. And I'm going to narrate it out loud as I illuminate it in light. I'm going to say, now, given that we are a wealthy bunch, and we are probably also powerful enough to have avoided this disfiguring plague, do you really think it is wise to demand of money of us? And I want to roll my persuasion.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Do you want the brown dice?
That's going to be a 19.
Or not?
He looks at you, and he says, "You, sir, are crafty, sir, for a dragon. We'll take 10% and leave you on your way, just to make sure that we can feed our men.
Good, we only got 10 gold.
For you are surrounded."
Or are we surrounded?
I'm going to glance back at the one with the bow.
Well, they
I know
both
what's
have
coming.
crossbows.
Well, I mean, this one.
Me.
Oh,
I'm just going to wait at this point. Because I figured that this is time for initiative to progress.
okay.
Right, who's next?
So it is now our druid's turn to start some trouble.
You know where we got that sign from. Let's rock. There was someone there, and then we brutally killed him. You really want to try to rob us?
So he's rolling persuasion too. Or
Okay.
intimidate.
Or intimidate.
I'm going to roll
Did I
intimidate.
get advantage because we did brutally murder him?
I will give you that because
And
these
plus
guys,
his
these
intimidation, his
guys,
persuasion
yeah,
is...
this is stacking against them.
3.
Apparently.
You present it so well
Negative -1.
that it sounds like total bullshit.
Oh, that's no good. So cheery. You're just a cheery shillelagh.
Okay.
Fluid.
So O'Tuck, it is your turn.
Right, well, I'll come up with my ladle.
And your jug.
And my jug. Or jugs.
I'm not with you.
All of your jugs.
There's 3 of them.
You know, the thing is, if you just want to feed your merry band of bandits who are surrounding us as you claim, although I don't even smell enough body odor to count for as many bandits as you claim seem to be surrounding us. You know, I could always give you some of our special mushroom stew. I think it would work a treat for feeding you, and then you could leave us on our own. But if you're not going to take the food, then you know I'm just going to have to speak with you forcefully with my ladle upside your head and teach you a few manners.
Persuasion.
Oh,
Or
well,
intimidation.
I don't know.
That's like.
Are you glaring or are you smiling?
She
always
offered
smile.
food, but
I
also
always
offered to
smile.
bash his
Then
head in.
persuasion.
All right, that's a 15.
Ooh, they are getting between the intimidation from the fancy-looking fighter and the persuasion of food. These
And the dragon.
yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I know. And there's always the lovely special drink from the purple mushrooms to serve.
And you say that too.
All right, yeah.
Okay, you sense that they are definitely being swayed.
I'm going before her. She let me.
I'll hold action.
Okay.
Because she's so antsy. Look at her. Look at her.
Okay.
so excited.
Sister Solace.
Freaking thaumaturgy. Okay, I'm gonna make the ground shake under them for a minute. Okay, and then I'm going to.
The ground
Yes,
shakes.
the ground is like. Well, no. First, I'm gonna say, turn from this path of darkness. Pelor, let guide you. We serve Pelor. It's like. And then I'm going to make the ground shake. And I'm going to
Actually,
intimidate. And because of the thaumaturgy, I get advantage.
Okay, I will give you advantage for that. Yes.
She just serves soup.
Yes.
All right, I know.
So she
But I'm
offered
just like,
soup.
Or none of it. These are tough, man.
friggin' 9? Even with.
Xander got a 3, got a 9.
the
Actually,
ground is shaking.
the ground is
Sorry.
shaking. The thaumaturgy is intimidating.
And plus. Oh, and I moved up to Hassan here. And I'm
Does
here. I'm
thaumaturgy
standing.
work like that?
Okay.
I didn't think
It's one of the abilities.
One of the abilities.
Yeah. That's why thaumaturgy's good. It's not prestidigitation.
Ah!
She's
Nice.
got the divine version.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm gonna go now. Since
Okay.
I was holding my action in 1, 2, 3, 4. What's my order?
Silvio.
Each of these is 5.
Well, 5 feet, yeah. We're back to normal scale.
Ground shaking.
I got a 3. Stop complaining.
As dust is
So I
coming
can
up.
move
I mean, that's
6.
freaking awesome.
If I
Uh-huh.
move 30, so I'm over
Yeah.
here. Okay, that's where I move.
Okay. As they are getting very persuaded, I mean,
They were offered food.
Intimidated.
Yes, they're offered food and drink. These,
Right.
But
The-
not gold.
yeah.
Very few people turn down my lovely special drink.
All of a sudden,
Remember, the first one's always free.
behind this tree and popping out of the bushes are 2 more bandits, and they're actually pretty persuaded by you guys, because the one by the bushes is scared shitless of the Dragonborn. This one over here is really persuaded from the whole food, because we haven't eaten in a while.
They're not good
And
bandits.
as soon as these 2 other
Good
bandits
money,
pop
too.
out behind you guys that were flanking you and hiding, he goes, "Come on, Cal, we haven't eaten in 2 days. Ever since my farm's dried up, I've been dying for some
Happy to
stew."
feed them.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know, you might try something other than banditry. It's not working out well for you.
And besides, it's like one of the. I don't have the
You
print.
see,
it's like one of
either
the,
Pelor wanted them to turn from their path or feed them. One or the other.
They have the story of the thief who stole bread, and because he was so destitute, he stole bread. But instead of persecuting him, when they found out his plight, they aided him.
For some reason, I thought you were talking about Layton's path.
No.
Stole bread, and then
when it comes back
everything
around
bad
to me.
happens.
Okay, so
No. Pelor is the god of compassion.
And honey, apparently.
so back to the top of the order. These bandits are seriously getting persuaded. You can tell that they are like, you know what? Fuck it. We don't want to die. You know, we're not the real bandits they speak of. We're the bunch of guys who thought we could score off the bandit reputation. And it is Silvio's turn. You're walking right up there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what are you going to do?
I'm just gonna walk up to him. That's what I do.
Okay.
Come back up.
The sheer silence is intimidating.
Actually, yeah.
Serious.
Would you like to roll an intimidate?
Um,
Because that's exactly how he'd take you. Are your weapons in or out?
my weapons are still in.
He
Okay.
doesn't even need to unfurl the weapons.
Stab him in the eyes
May I
when I'm
see
gonna
this?
do it.
Very intimidating.
Stare him in the eye.
Would
That's
you like to
intimidating.
roll an intimidate?
No. Yeah.
I'll give you advantage on that because the fact that you're just like a cold stone killer walking up to him.
Like he's no fear
Or you could walk
whatsoever.
up as an amiable fellow.
No,
can,
I'm still upset. So 15, 16.
16?
Yeah.
He's visibly he is not making eye contact with you, and he has put the crossbow pointing towards the ground, and he is starting, on his turn, he's starting to gesture to his colleagues. Jazz, it is your turn.
Picnic.
I was saying, let's set the table.
This guy, you said he was shaken by me?
Yes.
So, what does he have?
This guy over here?
Yeah, what's he wearing? What's he
Really
carrying?
crappy looking crossbow.
So I'm going to saunter over to him.
You see him
I'm gonna-
visually trembling as you approach.
I'm gonna move my sign down, fading the light from it. Be like, tell you what, let's go hunt some rabbits. Let's show you how to build a homestead here.
Oh,
We'll make a lovely.
I can create this bolt of electricity between me and a rabbit.
and it cooks the rabbit at the same time.
Wait, are we doing the picnic or are we showing them the finer points of architecture?
No, I expect you to die, rabbit. I'm buying a rabbit.
Well, let's make it.
Okay, Druid, what are you going to do?
I'm going to roll another persuasion on him.
Okay.
Try to calm him down from being scared shitless.
Okay.
17.
17. He's looking at you like maybe you're a long lost chum. Because when you said homestead, he kind of under his breath mumbles that my homestead burned down when our well dried up.
Oh.
Mine burned down when
Wait, how'd
bandits
that
attacked.
Oh.
And I'll look at him and I'll
flames
say,
out because the well
and
was.
mine-
He has no well water and the house caught fire.
mine burned down when cultists attacked.
Oh.
It's a bonding
There's
moment.
about to be a bro hug here coming up on their turn. Okay.
If we're having drinks, I'm up.
Well, I have a jug of wine right here.
Oh,
It's
true.
your turn now.
It is your
Shall we-
turn.
All right, well, here's the thing. We'll help you out with this homestead business and the food, and I have stew, and the good sister and I will heat that up, and here's some wine. But the sheriff in town, I think he's looking for some new deputies. You might go and find employment there because, I believe he could use some assistance in the sheriff in the department. Don't you think so? You're the senior deputy. Wouldn't you like some assistance to do the hard lifting for you?
Is it? Can I?
And I hear
Yeah,
fine
okay.
butcher.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
speak.
you can
Yeah.
reply.
Okay.
I don't think-
Anybody's? Okay, so my body is between them and everybody else, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna lean in. And you can't hear this, but I'll whisper it anyway to him. I've had a very bad day, and I am not good like the rest of them. And really, what I want to do is drive this dagger through your throat.
I didn't beat him up.
And you notice that where he was starting to soften,
your
he
other-
gets scared.
Your other friends may, in fact, do some damage to the rest of my group, but you are going to die.
The color just drains from his face.
And if he does not drop his weapon, I'm going to drive my dagger right through his throat.
Oh, he should drop his crossbow.
Because either way, he's going
We're
to
out
die
of
first.
we're out of initiative.
Okay.
Well,
we'll see
kind
what he
of, but
does.
we're still. Tallyn, it's your turn.
I'm holding action.
Okay. Holding action for what? If you're
If they do anything violent, I will shoot the leader.
Okay. The one in front of
He's kind of blocked right now.
Silvio.
All right, well, then the
Guy
guy
next
next
to
to
him.
him.
Yeah.
I was gonna say because you're good at shooting friends in the back.
Apparently.
Not intentionally, though.
Okay.
Never intentionally, just
Sister
repeatedly.
Solace, what
That's
you
when
do?
you don't notice the chaotic evil on her character.
Okay. Come, my friends. Let us eat. We will warm up some food. We will brew up some wine, and we will take food together. For it's like, as Brother Verrick always says, a full stomach helps stoke the inner
Oh,
flame.
she has quotes. That's awesome.
Exactly.
Okay. So, visibly shaken.
And I'm actually going to start laying out.
I like the weird mix of persuasion and
Yeah,
also
yes.
your throat.
The bandit, it's now their turn, is actually going to take a step back, which, by the way, yes, would provide you an attack of opportunity if you'd like to take
Is he
it.
letting go?
He is not dropping his crossbow.
Oh, shnikey.
Okay. Go ahead and take your attack of opportunity if you're going for it.
I really want to kill this guy.
Oh, do you smell urine?
Yeah. We'll just see if
No,
he
you know
pees
what you
pants.
should do? You should just take the step forward.
Yeah, I'll take a step forward.
Okay. Well, on your turn you
Oh,
could,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
Okay.
because this is their turn, so as an attack of opportunity, you would get it for his stepping back.
I'll give him one more turn. I really want to just kill him.
Will his blood make you
What
feel
alignment
better?
are you?
No, I'm chaotic neutral. I don't care less.
He'd be
He's just
chaotic
having a really
neutral,
bad
which
day.
is completely plain. To the, I just want to kill something,
I wanna
make my
kill
day
him.
better.
I'm gonna kill
You
him.
sure you don't want to stab him?
You guys are trying to talk him down, so I'll go along with you for now.
Okay. Because that would be the chaotic thing to do, not what everyone expects.
No, I agree. Okay, so next round.
Okay, so Bandit basically hollers out to his guys to go ahead and we're gonna make friends with these guys.
Good choice.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to start a...
Oh, there's more.
These two have longbows.
Well, it's like, come, my friends. At least it will start... O'Tuck and I will start setting up a makeshift picnic area.
Well, they're setting up.
and
I'm gonna
start a
start
fire to
drinking
heat
with
up the
them.
stew.
Rice.
Okay.
And when they all collect, how many of them are there total?
There are 6 total.
I will give each one a gold piece.
Oh,
If they come and sit.
that's nice.
They're
Politely.
getting peaceable. Their leader is basically apologizing for this.
And
It's
I'm
just
going
that
to, as each one,
You know,
as I
and the
do, is
sheriff won't
like,
pay them anyways.
I think
so.
it's
yeah.
time.
And as I give each one a gold piece to say, I will, may the light of Pellar bless you.
Actually, the funny thing was,
I think it's time to break out the
at
group.
the end of the group,
Nice.
I was going to give them each a gold piece too because I don't care about money.
See, and I
I'm
only
gonna
care of helping
Point to
the
the ones with
unfortunate.
longbows. Oh yeah, those,
But now you
those will
already
help.
did
Come on.
it, so it's like whatever.
okay. So
You
you're
stole
gonna
my
take them
thunder,
hunting.
man.
Yes.
The other ones,
Okay.
thanks to her brew, I'm gonna drink with them.
Okay. The
Yes.
two will go out. Go ahead and give me a survival roll. By the way, it's a little more difficult because literally all the game is poached out here, which is why they're resulting in banditry.
But they're terrible bandits.
Hey, we have music too.
Yep.
We can all play music.
Oh, yes.
I can.
And that will be a.
Yes, but you can
15.
enjoy
A
it.
15.
Party.
Okay, you guys do
I
get
can
some
roll.
game birds.
That's what I'll be
They're
doing.
small,
What
they're
about-
scrawny, but
I'll go
it's
hunting
something.
too.
It's a meal.
Okay, you're going with them?
Ooh, she
Yeah.
did very well.
Yeah, I did very well. Yeah,
She
that would be
created
like a.
animals ex nihilo.
Since I'm using my bow, that's a 24.
Okay, you brought back.
Race of
Survival. It would be
Oh, survival. Okay, so that's make that a 22.
Yeah, if there's one
22.
roll you can make, it
Okay,
should be some.
you
A
found.
brace of rabbits.
Well, not a full brace, because
Well,
the
whatever.
game's
Say a
really.
brace of rabbits?
Here, brace of rabbits. yes.
Abrasive.
So,
Hate you.
so you actually come back with
They're
some
sandpaper.
groundhogs, but they're edible. They're
Yes.
nice.
And they
Well,
can
you can
keep,
do some
and they can
findings
keep
of
those for
groundhogs.
later. I don't care.
Actually, if you pack them in mud,
Right?
and then you put some coals into the ground,
Exactly so.
and then you cook them, you bury it
Yeah,
for
but it
a
takes
few
hours.
hours. Yes,
It's a
but this
nice
they can have it for later.
Yes.
Okay, and then it will cook for a good long while, and then when you pull out, when you take the actual clay off, it will peel the skin off.
It's the most
I
delightful
don't
way
really
to do
care about
groundhog.
that.
And porcupine.
Uh huh.
It works. A
And
treat
if you
for
stuff
porcupine.
if you stuff it with herbs, and before you do this, then it will saturate. Of course, you want to got it to say,
Right.
but leave the skin on because then when you pull it out, you can pull it off.
Right, and the bones are a good treat too, if you're
I spent many times
Well,
in
they're
the
sharing
kitchen.
recipes.
And-
I'm going
and
to drink.
The one hungry guy who's just listening and salivating, you hear his stomach churning every time you mention. He's like, "I've been eating bone broth for 3 weeks now,"
Well, here, have some real stew.
and he looks at you like goddesses bringing you food, and you see him season his bowl of stew with a single tear.
Aren't Aren't we both lawful good?
Actually, no, I'm only chaotic good.
Oh, I'm lawful good. All
Then
right.
you need to be a little more chaotic.
I'm neutral good.
Yeah, but I will kill things on a
You're
heartbeat.
neutral, baby.
I will kill
Burn
things.
you like the sun.
If I think that you are evil, I will kill you.
Okay, and the others that are drinking with the druid, they seem to be good earthy folk. You know, they're sitting down, you know, passing the flask because they do have a flask of liquor because that's one of the few things they do actually have.
That's
A lawful
really-
good
that-
person would follow the law, wouldn't they?
Yes, they
Yes,
I will
law,
follow the
the
law.
lawful part is follow the law. The good, evil, or neutral part is how you are.
will. Yeah,
Race.
I don't have to follow the rules.
So lawful evil means you follow the law, but you'll do anything to get ahead.
yeah. You're an
And you
evil
like
lawyer.
domination. You
Same.
like hierarchy.
So,
Nazis
You like
are lawful.
structure.
I won't necessarily,
Evil structure.
It's stylish.
Oh, you know,
In other
Hugo
words-
Boss made their uniforms.
To be honest, that's all you really
Christian
need.
Dior did their uniforms, not joking.
No,
No,
it
this
Hugo
was
Boss.
Hugo Boss.
Yeah,
Nice.
I was like, oh my god.
I know.
Now, in his defense, that was early in the Nazi regime when
That's
they were just
true.
like,
but they have to admit they were stylish.
I'm
Very
But
stylish.
a Jew.
they
I'm
had
super
multiple
stylish.
types of uniforms too. It's kind of like stormtroopers, you know, where they had like the winter ones and the, you know.
Let's make it clear for the podcast listeners, we don't like
We don't.
We are
we-
I'm
anti-Nazi.
Jewish, but the uniforms were cool.
Although, have you
In
ever seen
every one of the games
YouTube?
we have, we punch Nazis when we can.
Oh, exactly.
Right.
Have you, ever,
Nazis.
have you ever seen the YouTube one where they have the two Nazi officers going? It's like, hey, are we the good guys or the bad
Oh,
guys?
the
It's like,
BBC,
it's like
that
we're
was
the
on a
good
BBC
guys.
show.
It's like, but we're wearing skulls. Don't skulls usually mean bad? And they're like, wait a minute, you're right.
And it's from one of the BBC shows, so it's these two guys with really heavy
It's
British accents
awesome.
going,
But
think
we're the,
we're
I think
evil.
we're the bad guys. But they said we were the good guys.
Okay, back to the game.
Yeah.
Let's have something
Okay.
happen.
So the guys are passing the flask with you, and it's like, oh, that was made with turmeric and some other roots that we fermented with some spit. But it'll do the job. It'll do the job.
It's better than what they serve on ships.
Oh, yeah. Well, then right here I've got some fine red wine if you'd like some of that.
Okay, and they're getting quite sloshy with you guys.
Real
They're
constitution.
having a
Because they have an
good.
empty
how
stomach.
much.
Oh,
Yeah,
you guys are
18, so it's I'm pretty good.
Yeah, you guys are a godsend. I mean, between the bandits attacking merchants, keeping jobs from happening, and our farms all going bad because of the strange weather with the early winds and the heat wave and the river drying up. I mean, I used to take my kids to that riverbed to fish. There used to be fish aplenty. And you see him he throws one of the rabbit bones into the river. Now, the riverbed's just full of dead bones and dust.
And I found out I never had kids.
Oh, no, you ate
Well,
them.
my friend. My friend.
I did! I ate the baby goat! We ate the kids!
Yeah, I get it, because they're called kids.
It was so sad, the baby goat.
It's kind of weird
We
that
are
he
not
made
pro
goats go fishing.
cannibalism.
Because
Oh my
the
god,
wolf...
wait, the arms are fraying. She's almost to Titter stage.
Beware, there may
Wait,
be a
is she doing the
Titter.
robot?
There may be a Titter.
When she moves her arms like that,
My God, she's holding that
Laughing
Titter in.
mode
She's
activate.
holding it.
Street
Oh, the
Twitter,
belly is
Titter.
being grasped.
Laughing mode
She's
activate.
doing
she
it.
has the belly laugh,
She is strong in the Titter.
and we have reached Titter.
Her face is turning red.
Because she's not breathing.
That took a while to
Tittering.
Such oral fortitude of keeping your mouth shut. It had to come out eventually.
I played Hugo Boss. Alright then.
10 out of 10.
Alright, they killed some
Blame
goats.
Hugo
They
Boss.
killed their goats. And the
Blame it on the
cough.
bossa nova.
And the rangers coughing the dust up that's blowing on this prairie that used to be a fertile grassland.
We shall do our best to see,
And
Nature restored to its purity.
And then one of the bandits looks at you kind of, are we all gonna get the plague? And they look at the Dragonborn with his sign and, you are a Dragonborn, right? You don't have the grayscale?
Oh, Game of Thrones reference.
Yes, our homestead was off to the southwest there until it was burned.
So, what about these fire cultists?
Oh, what fire cultists would
We're
those
hunting them down.
be? Oh, we are. All right, good.
Do you mention the fire cultists that you've run into? And what do
Wait,
you tell the
did I
group?
run into?
Well,
fire
your
cultists.
your history with.
I was not told there are
The
fire cultists.
The most I had is them running off as they were finished with my homestead by the time I was done. I know who they I know who they were affiliated with. I know they're fire cultists, but I don't know any of their names.
Oh.
But they will
We will
burn
make
as
them
my
suffer.
homestead did.
Well, I do think that we should stomp out their plaguing influence on the land. Those fire cultists are just not.
Certainly, if they're responsible for this heat wave.
Oh yeah,
They've
no,
ruined so
they're
many lives.
terrible, terrible people that
What do
can't
you
be
know about 'em?
trusted.
Yeah, it's like ask them.
Oh,
about,
I've heard the rumors. I've heard the rumors of their terrible ways.
Ask these
What rumor?
men if they know anything
Well,
about
like-
men in
Anything about
masks.
But what
And,
have you been doing? You're a pirate.
O'Tuck, would you like to give me a deception roll?
No, I would not.
As that red egg
Should we
that
be
you
rolling
carry feels
perception?
kind of warm in your pack.
Oh no. No,
Which,
no,
by
no.
the way, I was going to talk to you about that, but I think the red egg you have,
Oh, it's a 15.
I think you stole
Oh, did I?
from them. Yes.
Oh, well.
Can I
I
roll
thought-
perception?
Okay.
I was talking to you.
You were.
Right, well, I rolled a 15
obviously
of
trying to
deception.
fish things out. I'll just go with my
21.
In perception.
Oh, dear.
You privately believe she may know more about the fire cultists than she's leading.
Oh, I've heard those rumors too.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
terrible
yeah. They
people.
they burn that house down. Yeah.
Well, they
Well,
burned
they
down
burned
his
my
house.
house.
Right, yeah, no, oh,
Yeah.
right.
Do
They're
these
terrible.
men know anything about the men running around in masks?
Oh, we don't live in. We used to live outside of Red Larch, but that's some of the folks of Red Larch are particularly cliquish. How you're either one of them or you're not, and
What about other of the
It's
phenomena that's
probably due
happening?
to all the inbreeding.
and when you say that, one of the guys sulks and says, "My dad didn't know she was his cousin."
Oh!
And he goes kicking some dust stickers. "Not
Give
my
this man a
fault.
drink.
I love you, man," as he's drinking the wine.
So, what about any of the strange phenomena happening here?
Well, there's been rumors of some strange folk just a few days outside of Red Larch have come and reopened some old locations and things, but other than some of the strangers in town who come and go, we haven't heard much. But we have heard rumors going into town about strangers outside the quarry area, wearing some kind of mask to disguise themselves, and they don't seem to be harmful, but they seem to like lurking and looming.
Oh, that's never good.
As the leader of the bandits kind of points to Silvio and say, they could probably learn a thing or two from Silvio here about learning to intimidate people. As you can tell, this guy's definitely standoffish on
Yeah,
Silvio.
he's afraid of him. He'll probably be having nightmares.
Give this
about
man
you.
a drink too.
He's definitely keeping his distance from Silvio.
Well, he should.
And
gonna
constantly
clean my
looking
weapons.
at Silvio's dagger every
I'm gonna
time
clean
it
my
gets...
weapons and sharpen them.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, he does.
Take a dagger out, clean the fingernails with it.
As you see the guy,
Perhaps some music.
as you see the guy kind of
Nice.
cringe every time the stone scrapes on steel.
I'll start performing with a 17.
Okay.
I'm not very good today with the flute. I only got.
Your mouth is dry. You're parched.
Yeah, I only got a 9.
Okay, so she's playing a few sour notes and throwing off your music, but your music's pleasant.
Try the more they drink, the more you drink, the better they sound. Trust me.
And everybody says cheers and passes around the flask for that. So,
Are we going the right direction to get back to Red Larch?
and one of the gentlemen with the longbows, obviously they're naturalists, so the group's going, "You are, but you seem to be taking the long way to town. You passed the old trail about half a mile back that way."
We're all the Bandit Johnson, please. We're all named Johnson.
No. that was bankrupt. And have you heard about that ghost Riley McGrath?
Yes.
I would have gotten away with it too, had it been for you meddling kids.
So,
What is that? Scooby? Ruh-roh.
That's it.
Scooby's gonna
They
fire
were
Hungry.
Mystery Inc.
We totally don't spend all of our time in the van doing pot.
Shaggy the
You mean
Rogue.
scuba snacks, dude?
Shaggy was the rogue. Scooby was the druid.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that means they can show us the way.
Velma.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys basically...
Velma.
I said Velma the first time and you corrected me. So I said Velma.
We all know who was the paladin in that.
Yeah. Ascot.
Oh, yeah.
Ascot
Nice.
of Justice.
The Ascot of Justice.
And the
Is
cleric.
Daphne the warlock or something?
No, the
Sorceress?
cleric.
She's the cleric out.
Daphne was the bard.
Hey, it was 4th edition. Bard's healed.
Yeah. She played some
Well,
weird
she heals
music.
somebody.
She'd like to lay on her healing touch.
Yep.
Or did she use
She
the magic
definitely-
words from her mouth?
Definitely performed for the paladin. Yeah.
Okay. So,
So-
now we know the right way.
So you guys have
The
been given
fast way.
directions. You guys gonna spend the night camping out with these guys?
Oh, you know.
How long will it take to get back to the town?
Sure. If you take and basically the scouts will give you this game path that will get you into town in like 2 hours.
Let's do that.
do that.
Let's just go in.
Okay.
And as I leave, I drop them coins of
Like,
gold.
Drop on the ground
Yeah,
like you filth. Here are some gold coins
more,
with
not like
disdain.
filled, more
or-
like I don't need it.
Okay. You could have just
She's
been.
not very personable.
She's not.
I'm
She's
not charismatic
Whereas I
at
went
all.
to each one and blessed them.
I'll
Okay.
take that.
As the druid walks up and says, "Oh, my friend dropped this,"
How many coins was that?
and one of the guys who's drunk and Kerrie, how many coins did you drop?
6. One
6
for each of them.
coins, so 6 gold coins. And one of the guys who's still drank probably too much looks back and goes, "I like that druid. He's a really great guy.
He stole your coin.
He even gave his friend their purse when they dropped it."
I'll toss him a coin that's totally came from a gold coin that totally came from me.
Okay,
I like you too.
he like
I
lunges
didn't drop a
for it.
purse.
He lunges for it and kind of like passes out mid-lunge and just passes out there breathing dust with the gold coin right between his hands where he landed.
I'm gonna drag him into shade.
Aww.
Want to be nice.
Don't let the dragon's gonna.
A
Dragon.
dragon. into shade.
Yes.
Oh.
Because yes, it was your friend who had his homestead burned down.
Oh.
You guys
Yes.
got
They bonded.
you got something there.
He definitely needs a shadier time.
Aww. Okay, so you guys are heading back into Red Larch.
Yes, we had a fabulous repast.
Okay, so you guys are
Wouldn't mind staying in an inn.
hopped up on a little victory. You're feeling good. Things are going
A little
good.
more than
Well, there is
victory.
an end, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And we have an inn at the inn, remember?
Yeah.
We do
We
have
have
an
an inn at the
inn.
inn.
Yes, the druid and I.
Right.
What?
We know the person who works there.
Right. Here.
I
Because
thought that was talking about
Oh, I
the
gotcha.
bathhouse.
No,
No.
from the bathhouse,
Remember when
she
you were
sent
at
us to the inn.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's not go back to that person.
She's
Well,
the
the
one
one
who
was all
told
over
us about
her.
Redlands. I mean, not
Yeah.
the told Lance
he was
Rock.
perfectly
Lance Rock.
personable.
I also seem to remember her handing out some gold that I took from her
Yes.
Oh, that's true. I forgot
and
about
then gave
that.
to the rest
Because
of the
I care
party.
little for money.
If you want, you can give the gold I gave you back.
You didn't give me, well, no, I
Okay,
I'll
so
take
what are you
money,
guys
just
doing when
need
you
to
head back
care
into
about
Red
it.
Larch?
Um,
And I'm
Well-
proud of you guys. I said it twice and you didn't say it.
well, you
Going
allowed
to-
us the one,
Yeah.
so
Right.
we're good.
I will head to the Shrine of All Faith
Okay.
to let the others know that we've purged this evil from the Red Rock, Red
Lance Rock.
Lance.
Red
Rock.
Rock. It's like Blazing Saddles.
Lance Rock.
I'm gonna go to the bar to continue.
The tap house?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to try to find the sheriff.
The sheriff?
Yes.
Okay. Who's out butchering chickens?
I'm going with the druid.
And I'm going
I
to
will meet my
continue.
friends at the bar after
Okay.
I report.
So the ranger and the druid are heading off to the bar. Okay.
Should I make
You're going
another?
to the temple.
Right, I'll be going to the bar as well.
Oh, O'Tuck's gonna go reestablish some
Right?
friendships, some
What do you
kinship.
know? It's a good place to network, as it were.
And where's the Dragonborn going again?
I'm going to use
sheriff.
up a break.
Yeah, we have to go
Sheriff?
see the
Okay.
sheriff.
So you two are
And
going to the
Silvio,
sheriff.
sheriff as well?
Yeah, we have to.
Okay. So first, Silvio and our sorcerer will be going to the butcher shop. As you guys get there, you notice they're at full tilt. They're butchering chickens because apparently, since crops have been failing horribly, chickens are the number one food in town.
Oh, dear.
As you guys come up, splat. Oh, this one's too scrawny.
That'll be for the cooking pot.
And the sheriff looks up, wipes his hands on a
Well, what do you
dirty
expect?
rag.
They have to eat too. Otherwise, they don't get fat.
Oh, boys, it's the deputies. So, how's the bandit situation going?
Well, Lance Rock is cleared. Nasty necromancer up there. We didn't meet terribly much of the bandits. There's a couple of old farmers who took to banditry, but I'm pretty sure they're not your main problem.
You had
Did you-
another report of where those bandits are.
Did you check out those spots I was telling you about?
The quarry and the
It was in a different direction
Oh,
than
okay.
Lance Rock.
the Dragonborn is
Yeah.
playing a bit dumb. The quarry and the
We'll do that.
The quarry? Who said anything about the quarry?
we had rumors on the quarry. Some weird people
Oh.
looming in masks. They
Oh.
might have information at best, but they're probably not a threat.
Sheriff's probably working for him.
The rumors are probably just someone drinking too much on a full moon night, thinking they see things out of piles of rocks. Quarry's none of our concern.
Yeah, he's in on it. Just saying.
You're not
I'm not there, I know.
Considering I rolled a 1 on the inside,
You
Really
completely
believe that.
believe that. You're like, you know what? I believe you, good sir.
Yeah, what is Silvio?
12.
A 12? You're going to make me have to roll a deceit.
Yes.
If it's deceitful.
Oh, look you.
12 with
Okay.
bonuses or 12 before bonuses?
12 without bonuses.
What's your bonus?
It was -1.
Minus 1?
11.
Oh, okay. You believe him.
Wait, no, you got 12 with bonuses.
Okay.
Because you rolled a 13.
I rolled a 13.
Minus
so.
1.
Okay, so you get the hint that he might not be telling you everything.
He doesn't want us going to the quarry.
Yeah,
Go to the quarry.
the quarry is not a
I thought it was
problem.
the
The boys
quarry.
work there at the quarry on occasion when extra work is needed, but mainly those two spots I was
So if
telling
he's
you.
deceiving us about the quarry, we shouldn't go there. But I don't really want to go anyway. So I'm not going to say anything yet.
How about you guys look a little road worry? I mean, and how
I'm
about
gonna take a bath after this.
Yeah, that's what I really want to do.
How about a chicken and he grabs a dead chicken by the legs with its head cut off and it's just dripping?
As
You,
appealing as that seems,
you killed a necromancer. Here's a still bleeding dead chicken. This is how we do justice in this town.
I'll tell you
That's
what.
how we say
I'll come
thank
back
you.
for it after my bath, and maybe it'll be cleaned up by then.
Yeah, we're gonna go to bed. That's what we're gonna do.
Smooth.
Go clean up, guys, and he kind of throws it in the dirt with the other ones that are.
Oh.
That's
But
how
this is
we
where they
clean
butcher,
chickens
not where
in
they
this
clean for the
town.
market. Okay, so you guys are heading off to the bathhouse.
I am.
Okay.
I will.
So meanwhile, at the shrine, you go up there and you're telling the father exactly what. Yes, Indar.
Yes.
Yes,
Ah,
Father Indar.
Father Indar, we have just returned, my group and I have just returned from the Lance Rock, where we found a most horrible necromancer. We have destroyed him and his vile creations, and we have closed the rock so none may enter.
Thank you, my child. Come, cleanse yourself. We have one of the chambers where you can clean the road off of you and any of the filth that may have come into contact with the grace of Pelor.
Yes, as Brother Varric says, cleanliness is the next to polarness.
Your words strike a chord of truth.
Halorn? Wait, did you say Halorness?
Palorness.
Palorness. Because, of course, the father is a priest of cord. And he kind of smirks, the cute little old man smirk. We make priest jokes.
This is
But
what the priests do in
seriously,
the temple.
His humor is another form of lightheartedness. See?
Oh,
but seriously, religion is
It's
no
getting
joke.
thick. Just saying.
Cleanse yourself,
like
child,
that.
and we shall pray on
We're starting to wait.
what the God should have us do next.
Thank you.
And of course, the acolyte, she brings you fresh water because she worships Malora, who's the goddess of the waters. So she wants to make sure you got fresh, clean water.
There are totally never any
I'm going to
problems
ask
in
for
this
her,
church.
how long ago did that riverbed run dry? That brook or whatever?
You basically describe the location. She's like, well, we usually come in and rotate, but from what we've heard from the worshippers who have been praying for rain, and Malora has not been able to answer their prayers. Most of the wells have been dried for about 2 or 3 months.
Oh. That needs fixing.
Yes, that does. Thank you.
Okay, meanwhile, in the tap house, Druid and the Ranger are sitting down while they're watching Miss
I
O'Tuck
assume-
get wooed
As I-
by the mugful.
As
Are
I'm
you sure
once.
that's the right directionality?
As I walked in, I took a drink from some table that wasn't looking.
As he
Okay.
does.
As he does.
As a pirate is wont to do.
You've pirated some drink.
Very piratic.
As he comes up and says, O'Tuck, my dear.
Oh, aye.
Reona. He would call her by her
Reona.
first name.
What a lovely jug you have there.
Do you like my new jug? Thank you. It's very,
Really weird.
It's efficient, We found it in the most strange place. Amidst darkness
So how do
and
you feel
death
about
and
this?
necromancy,
I'm not
this
there.
wee bit of goodness was hiding. Would you like a drink from my jug?
Oh, I'd like to put my lips on your jug.
Oh, you can put your lips on my jug. But you need to handle it carefully because it's rather fulsome.
Oh, I'll be gentle with my hands. These may be the hands of a tavern keep, but they're soft, soft hands. And he goes out and strokes your cheek.
If I start a bar fight, will this stop? I will throw someone at him. This.
It's not so bad. It's not. It could be much worse,
Okay, so as they're wooing each other over at the bar,
In our jugs.
and the jug talk is, being very jugular.
You're getting juggy with it.
Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
This reminds me of Douglas. What? You don't have to know. Douglas. You had to be there.
You had to be there to get it.
Yeah, and you have to believe in the all-powerful Nug. You got Nug bits, guys have man bits, and you don't want your man bits to be mundane bits.
You don't want
this is
anything to do
something
with
I
the
don't know
mundane.
about.
So as you two are sitting there and you're listening to the crowd, the ambiance of the tap house, you guys hear a couple guys complaining that, damn it, we got hit by bandits on the way in. Not only did they steal the water, but damn it, they stole the cage with the
Cage.
Well, they're bringing animals in?
yeah. We were going to Brightport to sell that at market for
Hey, what you talking about? Said you're a cage?
They look at you like, what's it to you?
Interested in the town.
I'll tell you a story if you wet my whistle here. Bring us another round of drinks and come on over. We'll talk to you.
The bartender is distracted.
Yeah. Are there any drinks near him?
Oh, there's quite a few because he's
What's
making
your
sure
stuff?
there's a line of drinks.
Not hiding it. Taking drinks.
So as he's completely
brash.
distracted, sitting here
brash and bold.
wooing the voluptuous dwarf. What is your charisma, by the way?
Oh, let's see. What is it? It's 12.
Okay,
Can
that's
we
not
say
bad.
I reach over to the bar, get one of the platters that waitresses would hold?
I'm
12.
Start putting drinks
I'm
on there.
14.
Right? You are hot.
Ha!
I'm earthy.
9.
And he likes that earthy smell.
Right. So the mushrooms.
So you, so what was your stealth?
He's not even trying.
I'm not
He's
stopping.
just doing it.
Distracted, That's the key, right? And then he's just walking behind the bar,
The,
pouring out on the tap, and then walking back.
the barmaid, she comes up with the pictures, sees you taking a platter with the pictures, and she goes back to the bar to put these pictures back where you just stole them from. And as she looks at you serving yourself, and you can see she's counting, and she's going behind the bar, and she's putting some hash marks on a piece of parchment there.
Oh, as she does.
She started you a tab.
Good.
Okay, so you bring drinks over to the table?
Mm-hmm.
These
He's going to blame that tab on one of us when we want.
Or on his friends.
We don't have.
Good friend.
Good friend?
Yeah, good friend.
It's in my alignment. I don't buy things. I take and my friends pay for them for me.
Oh, is that how it works?
It is.
That's how the wealthy kleptomaniacs work. Oh,
That's
don't
how
worry,
pure-
we'll pay for it.
That's
Don't
how
worry.
pure neutral works.
So these guys take their feet off the chair next so you can sit down and say, you guys look like you could be rough and tumble types yourselves.
Yeah.
So, we were heading to Red Larch here, and apparently we got waylaid by some professional highwaymen out there.
Professional, you say?
Oh yeah, they had booby traps and all prepared for us.
What'd you lose?
Well, the merchant that was, had the food supply stuff, but the big thing that gave him a big old case of heartbreak was the fact that he had an animal that he paid some wilderness types to catch.
What animal?
Big old bear.
Okay.
They got it, it was locked up in a cage, and apparently the bandits took wagon and all.
What do bandits want with a bear?
In this part of the country, probably
Did you see where the wagon trails went?
Once the merchant didn't have any coins in his purse, he wasn't going to be able to pay to get us to go after him.
So you're a hired man.
Puts his hand on a sword hilt, says, this is a sellsword sword. If I'm not making coins, it doesn't come out of its sheath.
These aren't the same guys.
No, these are different guys.
No,
Those guys have
those
actually.
were wagoners.
Those guys have
ate
seen you come in the bar, and they discreetly left the tap house.
That
How
was
did
smart.
You know where he is? Bandit or the merchant in town?
He's somewhere about probably at the inn crying his eyes out. That's why we came over here to the tap house. Because we know better.
You know we.
You always keep your coin purse in your boot. That way,
No,
if
we
you
give
do
him a
get
price if you get him back his stuff, or
from what I heard, he ain't got nothing to pay nothing now. So
sure.
Sounds like these bandits are a problem.
So just remember that, folks. If you're out on the road, always keep two purses on you. One with a few coins on your
Speaking
side.
of purses, I'm going to give 4 to the all shield, 4 gold pieces to the all faith.
All face shrine.
Yeah.
Okay, just a heads up, it's 1 o'clock.
Okay. And keep your other with your real coins tucked away in your boot. That way, you don't lose all your don't put all your eggs in one basket, so to speak.
Good man.
Or you just kill those who are trying to take it from you.
And then take their boots.
Also works.
Die with their
She
boots.
dropped out of character for a second there. She went into Tilda mode.
Well, I feel like
There's a halfling stealing boots.
I feel like this is not nearly enough to drink. I'm going to go up and get more.
Okay. And then it's I like your friend. It's pretty nice of him to bring drinks for us. We were just joking about that, but as you start to come back,
I'm not with him.
as all of a sudden he slides his chair a little closer to you, going, "You're not, are you? Who are you
What's
with?"
your charisma, Kerrie?
My charisma is 10.
It's been a long, dry road.
And it's going to be a lot longer.
Oh, it will.
Do I hear this?
Hop and position me again, and you will have no member.
Do I hear this?
As you're walking back, you hear that.
Let me tell you, what's up there is not worth climbing up that tree.
She's liable to stab you now.
No. I recognize he is an ass.
But
But as such, that is what we must put up with.
But I'm an ass with drinks.
To ass! And they all take a big hard swig.
Maybe we should name him Ass Hat.
As the guy that was, flirting with you slides a full mug closer to you and says, "Things might change."
Oh. Yeah, it's like as I pour it into his lap.
As he tries catching some with his mug and drinks it. One shouldn't turn down a free drink.
No, it's wise.
Okay, so... Huh?
After my bath, I will join them in the bar.
Okay, so you're heading over to the bar. You guys go to the bathhouse. They treat you right, basically saying, where have you guys been? And the poor seamstress looks at Silvio's outfit and
all messed up.
I can
And droopy cravat.
stitch this for you.
Yeah.
She'll do her best.
Yeah.
As she looks at the smoldering magic missile holes and goes,
I'm gonna have
"What
to just get new clothes.
happened?"
Just do the best.
I can get you new clothes. I can get you the finest. In this town.
They're not there.
As the mayor comes out, "Where's my clothes?"
Sorry, we had
this
this magician weave you invisible ones.
All right.
Okay, so everybody gets back to the tap house.
Tappa, tappa, tappa.
Tappa, tappa, tappa. Because that's exactly what Took and the Tap Master here.
Simpsons did
You
it.
don't new friends here. This is
Ah,
don't even
Shy. The name is Shy.
Good
I'd
name.
like the pillar bless you.
That's sort of an
The
ironic
light
name,
of
isn't it?
Paylor has blessed me with your vision.
Aww.
If it's possible for a red-skinned tiefling to blush a little, she just did.
Aww.
Nobody says that to me. I'm a tiefling.
It has been a long journey for
He's
you,
a
hasn't
sellsword.
it?
He's seen things. He's seen.
Oh,
And
he's
he
done them
immediately stands up and offers his chair to you.
Aw, thank you. I will take the seat.
I don't know
Thank you
what's
very much.
I don't know what's up that tree, but I wouldn't.
Because this is a tall tree. She's like 6'2".
As,
She's also a demon.
as he,
I'm not a demon.
no.
That, my friend, is a
Specious.
bold-faced lie.
Oh dear. Yeah,
Just
no.
because I resemble certain characteristics
Your
does not
horns are
mean...
scraping the ceiling right now.
and as
to hang
he
on
pours some of his meat into an empty cup and gives you the empty cup.
You want to rub it with them.
And everyone else...
You may call me Sister Solace.
Sister Solace.
Or Solace, if you prefer.
Sister Solace, I don't know why you get so offended. If somebody called me a dragon, I'd be flattered.
I am not a demon.
And she
I
certainly
am
isn't
not
a
a
dragon.
devil or a
And-
demon. I am a
and-
tiefling.
And
There are
for,
certain aspects of power that run in that bloodline, aren't there?
I don't
Infernal.
wish to discuss it.
there's sulfur in that bloodstream. And of course, to everyone else at the table, you're noticing and the reason why he gave
And
her
I get
his
really
seat
sad right now.
Well, I'm gonna get to
is
everyone.
because he's got a full shot of her cleavage standing over her shoulder.
I'm gonna get to everyone an extra
He's
drink.
too short.
And I'm
to
gonna
see
get
my
you
cleavage.
too.
Nice.
Gonna get more drinks.
Sister
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna give her 2.
Aww.
I'm set now.
No, to loosen up.
I
Oh!
knew that was coming.
To loosen up the tiefling, is that wise?
Hey, I'm kind of
Woohoo!
good.
It's
I'm
a
not-
rave! Light
It's like
everywhere.
thaumaturge.
I've been reminded something of my past. I will gladly accept that the libation.
He put it. The sellsword puts a hand on his shoulders. My dear, I have seen this world. I have traveled this world. There are many things under the sun and beneath the earth
She perks up at the mention of this.
that are strange and wondrous and should not be judged on first glance.
Well spoken, Kim.
And does
He's
your
good.
order practice chastity?
She's gonna blush again. I don't think they do. It doesn't say anything in the book.
Oh.
Well, if the good book doesn't say anything about
It's like,
that,
no,
then
she's
you
just
must
blushing.
not.
She's just blushing.
And he kind of, his gentle, nice hand becomes a caressing hand.
Her tail starts to flick. She's a little nervous now.
Oh dear.
She's like,
Sister
She
Solace,
just takes
surely
it.
you have a
She's
fertility rights
sipping.
you might
She
like.
she starts sipping her drink.
She slows
And
down on the
she's blushing
drinking.
still, as if it's possible for her red face to get a little redder.
Oh, it's growing.
Yeah.
And he basically.
And the
I
tail
can say
is,
the joke.
the tail, because the tail starts to twitch nervously.
As another one of his friends kind of leans over to the Drew and he's like, I like you, man. You are awesome.
I am pretty. I am level, charisma 14.
The captain there has one.
He looks like the man too.
Well, with such flowery words, I'm
That's
not
what the
surprised.
maidens say. Okay,
I
so
can heal that.
I feel like I need some food to stomach this.
quickly, cast Spare the Dying. Okay.
Okay.
So everybody's back at the inn.
Hey, meet my new friends.
You mean
This is
the tap
I mean, at
house?
the tap house. Sorry, the tap house.
this is
Okay.
Shy.
And it's funny because as soon as you guys come in, these guards basically they're like, hey, and they're like grabbing tables, making this a group party. Tables are being brought over together.
and I feel like at this point there is a comically large amount of empty glasses.
The poor barmaid's got a stupid handful of goblets that she's taking to empty, and all you know is the poor barkeep is, oh my dear,
Oh, you're too kind.
oh my sweet Bonnie dwarf.
Bonnie Book?
Body dwarf.
I think I've drank too much of your loveliness.
Oh, you can keep drinking though. It's
Far out
fine,
of town were they?
Let's have some music.
right?
Maybe we should retire up to my room up above the loft.
Ask,
Or
ask
perhaps
my
we
friend
should,
Shy.
unless you need some help
Unperformed.
here in the establishment
taken a
before
cage far.
retiring for the evening.
So I'll strum up my intro chord, and then in the middle of it, I'm going to cast message. Just take him to bed.
All right, well, let's retire. I think that's a good idea.
And he kind of puts his arm around you, and you feel a lot of his weight on you.
All right.
I think you're gonna have to do all the lifting.
Oh my
lifting.
God.
All right, I'll grab him by the back of the tunic and I'll pull him up the stairs with me.
Okay, what's your strength?
It might be a bouncy ride. I have a +2 to strength.
Is it
10?
evening
A
now?
10?
10.
Go ahead and give me
Yeah,
a
10.
strength check just to see if you accidentally drop him or not. Not that he'd probably notice.
Yeah.
Bam.
Oh, 12.
You actually managed to. You a couple times. You guys are notice her restrained, but she's carrying him up the stairs.
Yep. Right, we're pulling him.
Well,
Looks like the barkeep's gone. Hey,
Woohoo!
my friend had a question for you.
How far out of town were you when you were ambushed?
Taking the trail if you're on horseback about 2 hours ride, or probably about half a day walk if you're on foot.
awfully close.
Wait, do you have
And
any
that
drinks?
was
How far
north,
was the
south?
quarry, my friends?
What? No.
Yes,
I'm gonna
yes,
get some drinks for them.
Okay, woo!
You know,
Is it beer?
It's mead.
It's whatever I can get my hands on.
Yeah, he's had a couple strange drinks that he didn't know that were actually the good stuff.
Okay.
At this point, he's actually had to go behind the bar and dip the mugs in the barrels to refill them because they've ran out of clean, full mugs.
you know,
How far was the quarry?
they couldn't have taken a cage on a wagon very
Okay,
far.
you can't believe this. They took a bear.
It
Freaking
seems like
bear.
that problem will solve itself. doesn't
They laugh at you, and then all of a sudden one of the guys goes, "The merchant couldn't bear to part with it."
And you're gonna have to feed this thing.
Right?
Oh, they're probably gonna put that bear in a spit. I wonder how many bandits are gonna survive to eat what's left.
They said they were professional bandits. That means they're working for something.
If they were only going to kill the creature, then all they would have to do is stab it through the bars, and then they could put it on a spit. So,
depending on
do
the
they want the
size of
bear
their-
for its life as a creature? Oh, a sacrifice? Oh, there has been much evil about it.
Or they could just be bandits that want food.
Well, here's another option on that sort of front.
He says while playing music. Far away.
Perhaps, if depending on the size of their lair, they might be able to den 2 or 3 of them, which means they might be spitting the younger ones.
Oh.
Bear breeding program.
Well, I need some drinks to clear that out of my mind.
More drinks!
How far is the quarry from where you guys were attacked?
Quarry? We didn't see any
They're
quarry.
They're out of town.
I don't think the quarry is related.
Basically out of character. The quarry is on the opposite end of town where the bandits are. Basically, the guards don't know of any quarries.
There
So
any
the
food nearby?
bandit attack happened towards the rock.
Kind of,
where we
yeah.
were?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there any food nearby?
From the bar?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the poor barmaid is seriously doubling her efforts to bustle.
Especially now that her
Now
boss
that the boss is gone, and she keeps noticing you.
I'd like to offer, do you need assistance?
Oh, please, yes.
No,
please.
you stay with your friend. I'll help her.
You'll help her.
He'll
Very
help
well.
himself to more
I'll help her.
drinks.
You stay with your friend.
It's like, because I know how to cook.
I don't think that's the problem. I'm gonna help her.
Okay, so you're helping her?
Yeah.
Okay, at one point she's filling up mugs and putting them up on the bar. When you come back behind the bar and grab some, she slaps your ass. If you're going to be a tap maid, you might as well know what it feels like, and she kind of squeezes.
Tap that
I
ass.
think I should do this some more.
Tap that.
As, you know, you notice there's a piece of parchment that's got a hash mark for every one of the drinks you've stolen
He's going to
so
start
far.
racing them.
Replaces the piece of parchment. Puts 3 on it just for good measure.
Silvio. Last name.
See, told you.
Leader of the Sellsword band. See, I'm mixing people now. They can't track them.
It's going to be a family affair.
Oh, great.
Okay? So,
Perform check was 20 in case it matters.
Oh, your music is setting the mood. What kind of mood are you placing on the place?
Jovial. Jovial.
Or you make it last call mood?
Jovial
or...
innuendo.
Oh,
Try to pick up on their rhythm and play off of it.
Wait.
Oh,
I think right now his head thudding against staircase rhythm as I dragged him up.
Especially since the
He's
mighty
gonna
monk
concussion.
is setting the
Then
stride.
it's going to be heads, and then it's going to be heads. Oh my God.
As you hear
Don't
this,
even say it. You don't want to say it.
you shouldn't be saying it for another 4 or 5 years at least. Okay, so pretty much you guys are having a blast of a night.
I feel like we need to make constitution saves right now.
I'm going to take my little trinket, my little glowing stone. I'm going to make it dance different colors.
Oh, she's doing magic. Give
Thaumaturgy.
me a
Disco ball.
dex and a constitution. First the constitution.
Okay, because I'm
Because
not
if you
drinking
fail-
much at all.
You said you were drinking a lot.
I said sipping.
I said I got
No.
you 2 drinks.
I didn't say I was drinking a lot. I was like,
Okay.
sipping.
Okay,
I was like,
so-
just that was.
So
just,
then just the
something like that.
dex save then.
Did I break my
No,
bottle?
you didn't roll a 1.
Okay.
Okay, so you weren't awesome
No, I'm like,
Ren-Fair globe
Oh
juggler.
no, I'm not.
but-
like, ha-ha.
And of course the sellsword
But I'm
gentleman
making
is
it change
very
colors.
he's very enamored about what you can. He's like,
So blue and
I-
and yellow and green and pink.
the sellsword's definitely putting on the charisma with you there.
Oh.
He's actually gonna go so far as try to persuade you to bed.
No,
You're not?
She's too.
Let's see what
No.
I'll give you a couple more drinks.
She would be too.
You think
I was like, well, what would I roll? I mean, it depends. How?
So here's the thing. Can I roll my persuasion to play wingman?
to help him?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I
have to after that
When
roll.
he's
Yeah.
putting on the charisma, I want to come by and give some more drinks.
Because
Okay.
because I rolled
Persuasion
a
of 10, so I don't know
No.
if that helps too much.
no, not
Okay.
enough. I have 14.
Okay.
But I'm not, when he starts that, I'm going to come by with some more
But
drinks.
she's like,
He's
She's very
very,
close.
very, very fetchingly taken by you.
well, I'm very pretty.
Oh, I'm not going to say the joke. I just thought because that's bad.
It's so bad you don't want to say it. That's
sometimes
pretty
you have to
bad.
keep it to yourself.
Okay,
Remember that?
Silvio,
She's been
are you
saying
just
that.
quietly drinking?
I'm just gonna drink. I'm gonna find some wine.
Okay.
I'll give you some.
Wine in my jug.
I'm
I think
I'm not comfortable with jug wine.
Okay, barmaid, she brings you wine. She basically tells you that I've actually got this from the boss's select stock. He's obviously not going to notice it missing, and if he does, I'll tell him the dwarf drank it. And you notice since now your friend is bussing tables, she kind of gives you the glass of wine. And is everything okay there, soldier?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Do you have a pen? Okay, so I'm gonna.
Well, you see, he started bussing tables, and he liked it at first. Then he found out it's boring. So now he's going to start trying to dance to that.
This is the town, right?
Uh-huh.
So, like, and this is the road, the merchant road, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so, let's say a day's journey is. That's how far they were ambushed, right?
No, I said
Yeah.
2 hours on a horse, one
Half a
half
day
a
on
day.
The
the
caravan will move slower than a small group.
He just said 2 hours
Half
on
a
a
day by
horse,
foot.
half a day by foot.
Okay.
So, how far? I'm just sketching this with a quill on some paper. So, how? What else is around here? Just, like, what else is nearby? Is this just their road and barren?
Well, he's doing
land?
this.
And the barmaid,
Would be barren.
she'll refill your drink.
so what
Yeah,
is
she basically,
Alright.
yeah.
As I walk
I'm
by,
good with a quill. I keep the
so
actual
what is
books.
as I walk by. Really being the life of the party.
Oh, no, thank you very much. What is that?
This moment of silence is brought to you by CPPN.
Great.
The lodge.
The Noble Lodge.
Audible.com. I like how the song is jovial with innuendos.
Right.
And I think the first line should have been innuendo.
Oh, this
That's an
coming from the young man
that's
who's
an
having trouble with
innuendo.
the whole
Get it? Because it's
Or
an
the-
innuendo using the
report.
word innuendo. It's humor.
It is.
It is humor.
It's most funny. So what are you drawing, Jim?
Okay, so
I started
she's,
to draw what I knew, and then the
Mhm.
barmaid took over, and now she's drawing.
so basically she kind of adds to your picture here. So here's the actual road.
Mm-hmm.
Here is what they call the Cairn Road, which then changes off to the Kettle Path up here. They're not hard roads, but they're paths that they. From what because she basically asks you where did they say, because she missed the conversation. It sounds like their caravan was going this way, so
Near the
somewhere in
cairn.
this way. Lance Rock is over here.
So
The new quarry is here,
Yeah.
and she tells you the old quarry were in the hills over here.
Is it the old quarry or the new quarry that we've heard rumors
The,
about?
the new quarry, the one that's currently being quarried.
So what is around here? Is it forest on either side or nothing?
Basically, there's
or mountains.
forests on both sides that are drying out, and the animals are getting a little rambunctious. And there's mountains right here, because basically all of this area is Rocky Hill Mountains.
Is it an actual cairn?
It is a natural cairn.
So if I was going to hide out, so I'm going to take my pen. If I was going to hide somewhere, this would probably
Cairns are sometimes
be.
used for directions too.
Do you know if there are caves anywhere in these hills?
Rumor is there's definitely some caves in this area, because one of the locals in town, she was telling us about her son finding some scary stuff in a haunted tomb, because
Sounds right up our alley.
back in the day there used to be tombs that they would put in the hills.
Oh, that's pleasant.
For the, because
Sort of an
graveyard takes up a lot of room.
Right.
And if you're overhearing that, you see it, and because we the magistrate a while back made it
got
illegal to
something
have
He's got a
made it
pond.
illegal to have graveyards in towns because of ghouls and necromancers and things.
You have a lovely town, by the way. Have I told you that?
Oh, this town sucks. As soon as I can get out of
Yeah,
Red
you
Large,
should.
I am getting out
You
of
should
Red
leave as
Large.
soon as possible.
Unless you're one of the elders who are in charge of everything.
They're doing a great job on it.
She kind of sneers at you for that
So
and drinks some of your drink.
That's fine. So right
Romantic.
here.
Well,
So
you
right
know, it
there.
was sarcasm. So
So
he
right
was
there.
sincerely meant.
So if I were to hole up somewhere, this would probably be a good place.
Mm-hmm.
Because they have to go somewhere, right? With their giant bear and the random thick crap that they.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I wonder why they're selling all this. They're just probably just not all piling up in a cave, right? Is there a place around here to sell these things?
Yeah, good point.
They're not selling it in Red Larch, right? Because someone would be like, "Hey, that's my bear."
Something like a bear. That would be something.
No,
hard.
but not everything is food. They've taken things that aren't food. They're surely not piling up for no reason. So I have to take it somewhere when they're done, right? To sell it.
Maybe they just don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, probably that.
Everybody is terrible at their job in this town, huh?
How does anything get done?
No, it doesn't.
And she just looks at you, kind of squeezes her cleavage at you, so it's a little more distracting. And
Do
you
not
seem
care.
Seem to be ignoring the cleavage.
I am.
Oh.
And she gets kind of sad
He's
looking.
cleavage immune.
As she glances over to see what your fast-fingered friend over there is doing.
He's probably a little more excited.
Little finger of fate.
So I'm going to sit down with my map. Okay, so I think we probably won't achieve anything until we go out there. I don't care.
Yeah, we have to decide. Well, we do have to decide where we're going to go next.
Well,
I
we have to
found
handle the
Steve
bandit
killing.
problem, so
Right.
we put that off as long as we could.
Okay.
I'm gonna start trying to dance with her because I found out her job's very boring.
And she will instantly take up with the
Are you
attention.
doing a jig?
What
You are a sailor.
I'm a roll.
You know how to
He's a pirate. He's doing the pirate dance.
Athletics dance.
Athletics, sure.
I'll kick rhythm into dribbles.
Oh, to your advantage.
You do the Duncan sailor early in the morning.
Oh, unnatural 20.
You dance amazingly. I mean, literally everyone is jumping. The cell
pirate
swords are
king.
jumping in with your dancing, and they are clapping to your music. It is an awesome spectacle for the evening.
Everyone's woohoo!
And by the way, you've impressed her much. You will be taken up to the Tavern Wench's small little closet of a bedroom.
Now
They'll
I
be
gotta-
doing another
Now I
dance.
gotta roll
The
athletics.
horizontal
Yes.
mambo. He's gonna dance the horizontal mambo.
Right.
See, O'Tuck doesn't have to roll anything because she used her special monk tricks.
Right.
Oh, 21.
Oh, well, that's good.
You really did. Roll.
Basically, the rafters have been dusted in this place. The rafters no longer have dust.
This
As-
is a
That is
good
at
night.
least two lines in the song that they're dancing to.
And you know,
Okay.
I think we should wrap
So,
up.
what plans
Yeah.
are you guys making for the next?
I think we're
We're
gonna
gonna head
go.
out
Bandits.
to the
Bandits.
Going for the bandits.
bandits.
Or we're doing the quarry?
No,
Bandits. In the
Okay.
morning, it's
Okay.
bandits. When we're all over our hangovers.
And oh my god.
Oh, the hangovers.
Yeah, the bandits.
And that is a great place to stop it there.
Hi, this is Kellie, aka Trixie from Ragnarok and Roll, a Sign to Ragnarok story, and Tilda Wimblewick from D&D Journey of the 5th edition. First off, I would just like to say thank you to everyone for listening to our varied adventures, as well as for rating us on iTunes and rpgpodcast.com. If you haven't rated us yet, we would greatly appreciate it if you could. And if you're looking for more ways to support our efforts, we are now on Patreon, a great site where you can help us continue making more podcasts, as well as some special surprises for our patrons. If you can, please look us up at www.patreon.com/cppn. Every little bit helps. And again, thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening to D&D Journey of the 5th edition, a member of the Creative Play and Podcast Network. And remember, be careful out there. There be dragons about.
Kellie, thank you for the dice.
You are very welcome.
Everybody get to hold these things. They are dense.
They're
They're
glorious.
deadly.
You should hit
They
I'll just stop at once.
certainly liked me today.
You dropped one.
Do you
No!
want to give me your sheets?
The dice have officially touched the ground now. The
no,
karma's
that's not
burned.
an M&M.
What is it?
A D8.
What color?
A metal D8. I don't know how you thought
This
was
is an M&M. That's an
That is an
That
M&M.
is an M&M.
Yeah, he's got some weight to him.
Where's the light from?
Oh, you did pause it.
No, it's still ticking. Go ahead and hit it.